Sa harap ng gusali na ipinangalan kay Jorge Bocobo, ang unang Pilipino at pinakamatagal na dekano ng Kolehiyo ng Batas ng Universidad ng Pilipinas, matatagpuan ang isang fuente ng tubig na may estatwa sa gitna. Maaaring isang ordinaryong tanawin sa puok na ito. May mga kwento pa na hindi dito ang orihinal na lokasyon ng estatwa. Ngunit sa mas malalim na pagkahulugan, mababatid ang saysay ng fuenteng ito sa mayamang kasaysayan ng UP Law Center. Taong 1964 sa bisa ng Republic Act 3870 na nilagdaan ng nooy Pangulong Diosdado Macapagal, naitatag ang UP Law Center na may layuning itaas ang kamalayan at kaalaman ng mga Pilipino tungkol sa mga batas at batayang karapatan. Layunin din ng UP Law Center ang pagsasaliksik para pagyamanin ang pagtuturo ng batas at ang kapasidad ng mga nasa larangan ng abogasya at mga lingkod bayan. Taong 1983 naman, sa bisa ng UP Executive Order No. 08 na nilagdaan ng nooy UP President Edgardo Angara, itinalaga ang UP Law Center na katuwang na institusyon ng UP College of Law at nalikha ang Academy of ASEAN Law and Jurisprudence International Studies Institute of the Philippines, Institute of Judicial Administration at Legal Resources Center. Muling isinaayos ang UP Law Center noong 1990 sa bisa ng UP Administrative Order No. 08 na nilagdaan ng nooy UP President Jose Abueva. Dito, naitatag ang Institute of Government and Law Reform, Institute of Human Rights, at Institute of International Legal Studies. Sa paglipas ng 6 na dekada, ginampanan ng UP Law Center ang mga layunin nito sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang programa ng pagtuturo at pagsasaliksik para malinang ang kakayahan ng iba't ibang sangay ng pamahalaan, lalo na sa pag-aaral ng batas at pagpapatupad nito. Naging piping saksi ang mga bulwagan ng Bocobo Hall at Malcolm Hall sa napakaraming lingkod bayan na dito ay nagsanay at natuto.
The greatest achievement of the UP Law Center would be the birth, the development, and enactment of the Administrative Code of 1987. This is actually now the framework of our present-day government. We had deliberations every day at the UP Law Center. We were about 15 or 20 faculty members tapped by the UP Law Center to deliberate on and suggest the framework of the incoming government of Cory Aquino.
A research facility is needed as the research arm of the UP College of Law. A facility with funding and brain power to support the research agenda of the college, the university, and the nation. This purpose of the UP Law Center's creation was accomplished and has served that purpose and has served it well. To me, this is the most important accomplishment of the UP Law Center.
The Law Center catalyzed what is commonly known today as a paradigm shift. It changed fundamentally the thinking of Filipino lawyers about themselves, about the work that they do. The Family Code of the Philippines was drafted in Bocobo Hall under the leadership of then Professor Ferry de Ruth Romero. The first Philippine law on intellectual property rights was drafted by Professor Esteban Bautista. The first studies on indigenous people's rights were pioneered by Professor Perfecto Fernandez. The early law publications in human rights were authored by Dean Froilan Bacungan and Professor Puring Gisumbing.
The most important contribution of the UP Law Center is the significant contributions to law reform. We started in the 1970s when our Division for Research crafted the basis for the constitutional reform in 1972. So that research was also instrumental or was used as a reference for the subsequent constitution in 1987. So, and throughout the years, the UP Law Center has been true to its mandate because the original vision really was, number one, to advance legal scholarship, number two, to undertake studies in order to focus on law reform or to be the think tank for law and to undertake researches that will provide basis for study of the legal framework, legal enforcement, international relations, and other contexts.
I think the UP Law Center has a lot of achievements over the years. I think it has performed its task as the think tank for the government in a variety of ways. The Law Center has contributed to the drafting of important legislation, and we have advised the government, the executive, the legislative, and we've also helped the judiciary in improving its functions. But now I think more recently, one of our greatest achievements would probably be how we interact with the international community.
If you look at the records in the journal of the 1987 Constitution, you will see that the Law Center there has been cited at least 38 times on such a wide-ranging variety of topics like the preamble, social justice, the party list, U.S. bases, the 60-40 provision for constitutions, nationality provisions, the national economy, right to information, children's rights, women's rights.
I envision the Law Center to grow into a much bigger facility and become a major component of our country's future center for security, development, and strategic studies. I also foresee the Law Center taking an active part in the discussion of the proposals on the specialization of law practice. Now, it's high time for the areas of law practice in the Philippines to go specialized.
I think it is a good time to take stock. To ask where we stand today and to remind ourselves that our advocacies, however noble, must remain sufficiently grounded in law. It was not by tinkering with the law as it was, as already written, as merely inherited, but by reimagining how the law can be changed and improved.
UP Law Center will continue and really strive to be the best and the go-to think tank for our country, for the three branches of government, the legislature, executive, and the judiciary. As a think tank, I hope that we continue to produce experts who are credible, independent, and really into the academic rigor of research and providing policy analysis, critical thinking, evidence-based recommendations that are both practical and effective.
A center of excellence like the UP Law Center should be a leader in the first instance. It should lead in developing new areas of research for law, in developing new areas for regulating human and social behavior, and also lead in creating new concepts that will redefine how law will have an impact on daily life.
If ever something in law had to be researched on, had to be changed, had to be examined, like the first and only or top of mind would be the UP Law Center, and that the research we do will be of the highest quality, that it can compete with the research and scholarly work produced by top universities abroad.
Hopefully, we continue to help the UP Law in the administration of justice, including delivering, teaching, and administration of justice in a grand manner.
We need to always be at the leading edge of every legal field and legal development. We need to be introducing reforms, and therefore we need to be the first to try to address the needs of our society for our laws and regulations. We also need to be key innovator of these things. Just as society and technology continue to evolve even faster, we also need to be more adept, and we need to respond more quickly to the demands that these make on laws and regulations.
It is my dream to help prepare an environment that is less litigious, when people are more knowledgeable of our rights, to know what we can and should do, and for our projects to help our kababayans be more respectful of our individuality and the rights of others as well. That is my hope. And UP Law Center is in a position to be a key mover on this.
Katulad ng tubig sa fuenteng ito, patuloy na dadaloy at magbibigay buhay ang mithiin at ambag ng UP Law Center upang makamit ang isang lipunang may pagpapahalaga sa katarungan, pagkakapantay-pantay at oportunidad para sa lahat.